Well, hey guys, welcome to another episode of The Rachel Cruze Show. And this episode, number one, I've got Cruze here. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And number two, we are talking about baby step number 4. So remember, baby step 1 is a $1,000 emergency fund. Baby step 2 is to get out of debt using the debt snowball. Baby step 3 is 3 to 6 months of expenses. And now we're going to do number 4. And baby step 4, I thought, I've got to bring Cruze on because you're my 4th favorite person in the world.
Oh.
So 4 and 4 just really work.
4th favorite. Who am I behind?
You know, just some 3 really important people.
Very good.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But when I heard 4, I thought Cruze needs to be here.
Well, Rachel, this number 4 is not only significant, it's imperative for us really working and reaching toward our dreams.
Yes.
And so you got to think about this. You got $1,000 in place so you can stop using debt. Baby step 1. Baby step 2, you actually got your money back. Right? You got it back because it was going out to consumer debt. Baby step 3, you build up a fully funded emergency fund to give you a real cushion for the first time in your life. Now we're going to start you building and working toward your dreams.
Toward that future. Okay,
Yes.
So baby step 4 is to fund 15% of your income into retirement.
Yes.
Specifically retirement.
Yes. Now, don't do it until you do 1, 2, and 3.
Yes.
And so if you're already investing and you've got debt, you're going to just hit pause while you go back and you get the debt out of your life and get the emergency fund, then unpause investing and move from there.
Okay, let's talk about that because
Okay. All right.
people freak out. I just did a podcast interview last week and I gave this advice and the host was like, wow, really? But you just lose so much when you're not getting the match. like people that see numbers, compound interest, it really freaks them out. But I always encourage them, it's just for a short period of time because you actually, and you've probably run the numbers, you actually can make more in retirement being able to throw more money at it when you don't have debt versus trying to do 18 different things with your money.
Here's the other thing, Rachel. If someone had started investing and hit pause to get out of debt, you're not stopping the compound growth from the money you've already set aside.
That's a great point.
So that money's going to keep growing. However, what I am going to do is start to realize this interest that I'm paying is a penalty in my life and the debt.
Yeah.
It's not your friend.
Yeah.
And so now we're not going to let it hang out. We're actually going to get our money coming to us. We're going to get more serious and more focused on getting it out of our life so we can move forward.
I love it.
Yes.
So great. Okay.
Yes.
So this retirement, again, thinking about it, people are in different situations and people think, about different things. So depending on people's ages, stage of life, again, investing is going to feel a little different. So let's just walk through it. I'm going to give us a few scenarios on my fancy
Did you come
cards.
up with these yourself?
Maybe.
Oh, my.
Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Here we go.
Okay. So if someone is single,
Okay.
they're 20-something.
All right.
Let's just say 25.
All right.
Why not?
25.
They got $50,000 in student loans,
Okay.
but their company really encourages them to put money in retirement because they have a match.
Okay.
So what would you say?
Well, they're single, 25 years old, got $50,000 in student loan debt. What I'm going to tell them is now's the time for you to get very focused. You have a threat in your life right now in the form of student loan debt.
Yep.
So I would tell them get the $1,000 in place, and then I want you to take your entire focus, every extra dime in your budget, and attack that student loan debt. Get it out of your life. It's going to require some sacrifice, but regardless of what the company's talking about, that they do a match, that's a good thing. And when you get to that, you can take advantage of it. Right now, you got to focus and get this debt out of your life.
Yes. And honestly, in your 20s, if you do all this stuff,
Oh my, Rach.
you've set your life up.
You really
your
and truly
financial
have.
life in a totally different way.
You really have. So you've got a great
keep going.
opportunity. Take control.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Let's say someone's still single.
All right.
30-something. We'll go 34.
All right.
I'm just throwing numbers out here.
All right.
34. They've changed jobs a few times.
All right.
Okay. And their investments are kind of all spread out. What would you recommend them doing?
Well, I'm going to recommend that single 30-something to really sit down with the SmartVestor Pro. And when we say that, we're talking about an investment professional that you can trust, someone with the heart of a teacher. But I want to get all my things kind of pulled together. And so if you've got old 401ks or 403bs out there, you want to roll those over into an IRA, and you can do that. Now, I didn't say cash out. I said roll over.
Don't cash out. When you change jobs, don't cash out because you still get the penalties and fees.
And you do this to Uncle Sam. You tap him on the shoulder and
he's
you're going to
like,
have to deal
hey.
with more your taxes. You don't want that problem.
Yep.
So if you've got them in multiple places, get with an investment professional, roll them over into an IRA, and then get those all on an investing plan for your future.
So good. And an IRA is another retirement vehicle that you can use. So
That's right.
Roth IRAs are great because it's tax protected.
Yep.
IRAs, 401ks if your company matches.
All those are tools to use to grow for your future.
Yep. All right. Someone is 42, married, got a couple of kids.
All right.
Do they save for their kids' college or do they look at retirement first?
Oh.
Now, this is an underhand pitch.
It is an underhand pitch. You know why?
Okay.
We've got the baby steps lined up for a reason, because it's a recipe that works. Don't mess with the recipe, people. Follow the ingredients. So you're going to do baby step 1, $1,000. Baby step 2, attack your debt. Baby step 3, your fully funded emergency fund. Baby step 4, investing 15%. But once you get to baby step 4, where you were doing things one at a time, you're going to start to do multiple things. So baby step 4 is investing 15%. Baby step 5 is saving for college. So to answer your little trick question there, Rachel, what you're going to do is, people, you're going to invest 15% and you're going to save for college.
There you go.
Yep.
Do it both.
Do
but again,
both.
priority first is that retirement.
That's right.
Okay, last one.
All right.
Let's say you're 55, you're married, and you have not started investing. What's your encouragement to that 55-year-old out there?
You still have time. I mean, bottom line is, you're looking at where you are and you realize, and I haven't done what I wanted to do, but I still have dreams. And so, Rachel, as I've been telling people since I wrote Retire Inspired, if you wake up with breath in your lungs, you still have an opportunity to do better.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is start to get serious. Time is of the essence now. And so you're going to get a plan. You're going to sit down. You're going to start to budget. You're going to start to do what I call dreaming in high definition. Think about the things you want to do, the people you want to do for. You've got to get more serious now. And this is typically where people have made some serious lifestyle adjustments, sold an extra vehicle, downsizing home if you bought too much home, but you have to start investing.
Yep.
And so it's really important. So you don't want to waste any more time. You want to get proactive.
And still doing that 15%.
Yes.
Until the house is paid off.
Yes.
Because tell us about the benefit of having 15% of your income going to retirement and a paid-for house versus throwing like more money at retirement versus paying off the house.
Well, here's the reality. The bottom line is, we want debt out of our lives. And even if you've got a 15-year fixed rate mortgage, if that's still debt. Okay, so I want people in baby step 4 investing 15%, baby step 5 saving for college. Baby step 6 is paying extra on the house. So I'm still investing, I'm still saving for college, but I'm sending extra money toward the house. I want people to get to retirement with a paid for home and a whole lot of money set aside. And so it's, again, that system. And regardless of your age or your stage, the baby steps are that clear-cut process.
Yeah.
Rachel, they've changed your life. They've changed my life. And that's why we talk about it so much, because we know regardless of where you are, if you plug into the system, it'll change your life too.
Yep, absolutely. And not having that house payment when you're going into retirement just lowers your risk.
Yes.
Because when you still have that debt attached, that's what can be difficult. But when you have no bills and you can still throw more money at retirement,
it's huge.
Fine. Yep,
now, imagine this. Let's say you didn't save as much as you wanted, right? But you were doing 15% and you pay off the house.
Yeah.
Mortgage payment of $2,500, let's say. The home is now paid for. Guess what you get to do? Increase lifestyle a little bit. Rach, you know you like to shop. Increase life. She does just a little bit, y'all. Increase lifestyle a little bit, but guess what? Now you can take a majority of that mortgage payment that was going to the bank and you start to play catch up with what you were investing.
That's it. So
that's
instead of mortgage payment, throw it in retirement.
Yep.
Okay, so 2020 was a crazy year, obviously in the middle of a pandemic. And I know we talked a lot to people outside these Ramsey walls about investing and about their future and what to do and how to prioritize their financial life. So when it comes to investing, there's nothing different you really have to do with the pandemic. In fact, you just keep riding it out. So encourage people, because it is a scary time, and people wanted to pull their money.
Yes, they did.
And we kept saying over and over,
don't
pull your 401k, don't pull your 401k, don't pull your 401k.
Well, Rachel, you're right. Listen, this pandemic has caused a lot of fear. It has changed the way that we hang out with family, the way we hang out with friends. It's changed the way we go to church. This situation has caused a lot of people to have anxiety and panic on another level.
Yep.
But you're absolutely right. You're out there and walking in the middle of this and maybe had a real situation with a job loss, income change. I want you to hold true to the course. And that means don't pull money out of your 401k. Leave that money there for your future. That's why you put it there. So regardless of what the government does, allowing you with the CARES Act, because they care so much about us, letting you pull money out of your retirement, tapping Uncle Sam on the shoulder, this is a problem. So stay focused, people. We're going to work our way through this. You're going to work your way through this. But this money you set away, leave it there. Let it keep growing. Yeah,
we only say to cash out your retirement if there's a bankruptcy or a foreclosure.
That's right. The only two reasons.
But that's it.
That's right.
Everything else, gosh, keep it in. Because again, the market even, I mean, it did this in March, and then it started to do this in April, and then we finished 2020
higher.
like that.
Yes,
like it was crazy.
That's exactly
It was
right.
wild.
And so many people had pulled money out.
And they
Don't
missed
do that.
all that growth.
Talk
So-
to your investment professional.
Yes.
That way you can have an understanding of what's going on and remain calm.
Okay, so we've been talking about SmartVestor Pros, but
Yes.
for real, this is a part of your money that when things are just, they're just big. So in my head, it's investing, it's taxes, it's
Yeah.
real estate, like these big moves that you're gonna make in your life. Outsource those. Walk through it with someone, like learn about it, but let people that are professionals help you with this. This is
Yes.
not a bad thing to help. So instead of trying to like day trade or like do stuff on your own.
Or Rachel, we do it with
Okay.
our cars. Do you work on your car?
Oh, yes.
No, you do not. I don't work on mine. You get with the mechanic you can
Yes,
trust.
that's right.
The same can be said with investing.
Yes.
You want to get with someone that knows what's going on, that you can trust and feel good about.
That's right. Yep. So check out our SmartVestor Pros. Click the link below. Again, it's people that we recommend inside of Ramsey Solutions that is in your area that can help you invest and look toward the future. Because again, it's so important, you guys. Hogan, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I so appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
I'm glad you just entered back into the Rachel Cruze world.
I'm glad to be invited.
And everyone check out Chris Hogan at chrishogan360.com. Everything's there. It's awesome. Thanks for being
ma'am.
here.
Thank you.